Most of the times, physical abuse from men is a response to emotional abuse from women.
Emotional abuse from the women.
Women provokes physical abuse. It is a response.
Amazing family, how you doing? Hope you're doing great today. Thank you for joining me. Is this the first time of joining us? This is the right place to be, like I always say. And if you've not subscribed, please endeavor to subscribe, please, because we do a whole lot here. Anything that have to improve your understanding about marriage, about family stuff, about what is happening around the world. Okay, we relate it to our individual life positively, so that's what we do here. So if you want to know more of what we do, please don't forget to just videos and see what we do there, so that you'll be able to enlighten yourself on what we do. And please, while you're subscribing, please don't forget to turn on the bell. That bell signifies that we already have a new video. Like our videos, please, and also like this very special video, because a special video, we have another informational video today concerning marriage, and because we do most of this stuff here, like I said before, and today is an informational one. Like I said, you are going to learn a whole lot. And there's a video I attached. I saw that video on the internet, and I said, no, I have to deal on this topic today, because marriage, like I always say, is not what we learn everything about. Each day we keep learning on marriage, and especially these days and this era, this trend that is going on about divorce here and there. So those things is just something that worries people. They keep asking what some of our ladies or some of our men will just like, they've done everything to satisfy the woman, everything to satisfy the man. So I want to really deal on this topic today. Like I said, please, there's a video I attached. I just want you to be patient and watch that video, and just leave your own feedback at the comment section. Okay, leave your own feedback, leave your own suggestion. What do you think about this video that I attached, or that I'll be attaching right here on this video? And please don't forget to share. All right, share, so that, because this video, like I said before, is an informational video. You are going to learn a whole lot. People are going to also learn a whole lot. So share it out, and don't forget to like. Have I said that? Okay, so we're going to meet right back in some few seconds. So anything that you have that's going to keep you busy while you listen attentively, just get them. All right, thank you very much for sticking by. So like I said before, when I was doing the intro of this video, I talked about a video that I attached. I saw this video. I know this video, like I said in my intro, that you need to watch it to the end. I know why I'm saying this. I'm not doing it for my own benefit. Okay, for my own benefit, but I still learned something from this video. So just watch to the end. I will try as much as I can not to make the video so long, so that it will not take much of your time if you have another thing you're doing. So though what the man said, it's just a round table interview, I'm going to leave it. Okay, what he was saying really somehow made some sense, but for me it doesn't make a full sense. It doesn't make a full sense to me, because it talked about the emotional abuse of a woman, okay, turns to a physical abuse of a man. You are going to hear everything that he has to say. So we are going to meet right back after you finish listening to this, because I just wanted to hear yourself.
Sometimes physical abuse from men is a response to emotional abuse from women.
Emotional abuse from the women.
Women provokes physical abuse. It is a response.
Break it down.
Also, I will add to that part, emotional plus psychological abuse
Of women, no. Respond, yeah.
No, let him come. You watch us.
So women are more abusive than men.
No, we're getting
Is that what you're saying?
I get it. There is abuse on both parts. That is, the man goes physical, but the woman is giving emotional torture.
Yes,
okay,
yes. I repeat again, most physical abuse from men is a response from emotional abuse from women.
Okay.
Take it or you leave it. Men at times are not mad to get up and start beating a woman. No reasonable, responsible man will get up, except in rare cases. To every rule there's an exception. So we are talking here knowing that there are cases whereby some men abuse women physically for not just cause. But I will guarantee you 80% of men's abuse towards women is a response to an emotional abuse from the woman.
Can you explain what
I'm going to explain it in details. Men are the quiet type. Women are flippant. Women are flippant in nature. They talk a lot. Sometimes a man can do something and a woman doesn't seem to understand. She may start speaking, and women don't speak for you to listen, they speak for you to respond. Once they speak and you don't respond, they will want to say something harder than what they have said, and immediately they start throwing those hard words into your heart. There is a level you cannot take it anymore. And there are men, when they have absorbed that shock for too long, they cannot contain it. The next thing is that it rebounds. They will give you a slap and a kick. Then everyone that comes will see the slap and the kick because it is physical, not knowing that the man has been able to contain the emotional torture, either for a very long time. Sometimes men can contain this torture for almost 10 years. Some hold it for 15 years. At a level they can no longer take it. Now they feel like this physical abuse, or to me, the right words to be used there is physical discipline. This physical discipline to the man or to the man is a kind of trying to solve something that his quietness cannot solve. That's one of the reasons you must understand. The second reason why men sometimes abuse women physically, it is simply because women can easily lose respect for men. I'm telling you, a man's desire is not food. Cook the best food, he can get it in a restaurant. A man's desire is not sex. He can get it in the street through a side chick. A man's desire is not your attire. The greatest thing you will ever take from a man that will cause the beast in him to come out is his respect. Inherent in every man is a king and a beast. If you choose to be a queen, you will bring out the king in him. If you be a torment, you will bring out the beast in him. In all cultures of the world, the last thing that a man cannot take, I'm talking from a generic point of view, is disrespect. Some women are grossly disrespectful. I can tell you with all sincerity that the marriages before this period are far more better. There were no marriage seminars, there were no conferences, there were no lectures on marriage, but the marriages succeeded better because people were properly brought up in good culture. This thing called women emancipation has not been defined in a proper context. Women emancipation is the ability and liberation for women to enter into governance, not to dominate in marriage. The women emancipation concept should be properly defined and then re-drilled again in the minds of women, because some women have taken this women emancipation into marriage. There are standards in marriage that no generation can ever take. The woman is to submit to a man and the man is to love the woman. That is the standard. But women emancipation has come to tell us that a woman has equal right and freedom. Since women are president, they can also be husband. Women can be president, women can be governors, women can be DO, but a woman can never be husband. Husband is not a position. Husband is not a rank. Husband is not an office. Husband is an ordained responsibility. And until every woman comes to this point to understand that your emancipation will never come to the place where you will become a husband, then every woman shall take her place in marriage. And that's why I say most at times physical response from men is a product of emotional abuse from women. The next thing we have to understand, Mr. Liu, is this. Not everybody has the same capacity. Women compare a lot. A woman will want her husband to be like her neighbor's husband. I'm telling you. The minute you start quarreling, you say that, look at Papa Junior there. He goes out with a car. Here you are with one jalopy bag every day. Cut your cloth, cut your coat according to your cloth. Any man that God gives you, it is because that is the capacity of man you can manage. God cannot give you something better than you. Because if you were better off, God will give you something better. So please, let us understand this. That people will most of the time say, look at a useless man that beats his wife. I don't support wife beaters. But I can tell you, before a man will raise his hand, what were you doing there until he got to the extent of raising his hand on you? We grew with our mothers in the 80s that our father will make, we want to react. By the time they are talking, she gives way. A woman will talk to the extent of sending her finger into your nostrils because of women emancipation. I think we should go back and redefine this concept of women emancipation. A woman can be a president like Angela Merkel. She can be a governor. She can be an SDO. She can be a DO. She can never be a husband. Whether you are anybody than your husband, whether you are more educated than him, that position, husband, is a rank that God has positioned that nobody.
So I hope you already grabbed everything that you said. Okay, I know that some of our women are going to be against this, and most of the men, when they watch this video, they'll be like, yes, right on, sir. Right on, sir. For me, like I said before, there are a whole lot of things wrong with this video, like this very interview, that like what the man said, a whole lot. It's not like I'm not saying I'm standing by the side of the women. It's not like I'm saying that our women somehow, they are not somehow making some mistakes, or they don't offend, or they don't do those things that hangers the men, or what he said, like the lines he said the emotional abuse of a woman tends to turn to the physical abuse of a man. So that means the only way for you to remedy a situation, if you're a man watching, is to hit on your wife. There are a whole lot of things wrong with that video, because I feel that the man is just promoting the sense of men hitting their wives, like violence, like physical violence. That is just all what he's supporting. And this type of men, they're just like our old fathers, because the man in particular is of age. Like, I'm looking at the range of that man's age, maybe from 50 or 50 something. I remember when my dad, each time, like, he says this line that anytime he's trying to advise us, when we were very small, like we girls, that he had trying to advise us. He said, when we get to our husband's home, don't say things like, don't raise your voice on your husband. When your husband is talking, just be quiet. For me, like, I'm here right now in the marriage, like every one of us are in our various marriages, and for those that have not yet been married, I'm not trying to put fear inside of you, but it's better that you guide yourself. All right, it's better you guide yourself so early before you enter. So guide yourself early before you enter into marriage. If you are still a single out there, like I said before, I'm not scaring us, but I remember, like I said, my dad used to say it, don't talk on your husband. When he's talking, be quiet. So that means when your husband is wrong, I'm not saying that women, they are not somehow offensive, like they don't do some of these things, because we women, we talk too much. Like he said, the emotional abuse of a woman, it's not, people say physical violence everywhere, and physical abuse, and the other things that happen in a relationship or happen in marriage. We men also experience physical abuse. Like physical abuse, what I'm talking about is in terms of emotional. Let me just use that word, emotional abuse. Like he said most of our women, we talk too much, and even the woman will talk, even if the man doesn't want to be angry at that first instance, he will be pushed to be angry. And the next way, because the men, they are inbuilt that they have this spirit of anger somehow. Maybe they might not be patient enough to hold on themselves when this woman will keep talking, because like I said, women, we talk too much. We talk, and we don't have any strength. Our strength is in our mouth. Okay, so I'm also going to use this opportunity to talk to our women out there. If you are in this category that talks too much, I know that men, because most men really, they are so annoying. If you're watching me, you are a man, okay, you know what I'm talking about. All right, most of these men are annoying because they feel that the woman don't have any power. They don't have, like, if it comes to attacking, they don't have the strength, because Bible said that we are weaker vessels. That means the strength that we have is in our mouth. That is just the truth. And somehow, like I said before, and I liked what the man said, why we women talk, we talk, and most times these men will be quiet. There's some men that are like that. When there's argument, heat in a relationship, or heat or argument in a marriage, the men, sometimes some of these men, they don't talk. Somehow some of them, they feel like going out of the house, or just looking for somewhere to go, just to avoid the woman's troubles or the woman's argument, you understand. But there's some men that will not go out. Okay, they might just be there, the woman will just be vomiting all the dirty words from her mouth, and that might just push the man to hit on you. So if you're a woman out there, I'm also going to say this, please, concerning this video. And like I said, leave everything in the comment section and what do you think about what this man said, because there's some truth with what he's saying. I will not lie to you, because I know that some, like I said, women, we don't have the strength to fight. We have our strength is in our mouth. We talk and talk out of line. But you men out there, please, the best way to follow this, what this man said, is not to hit on your wife, because there are some of the women that have died. Some of them already have kids. So now if you hit them, because you see this devil, like this man, he just saying things at the point of the view, or physical point of view, but like spiritual point of view. The devil doesn't like anything that has to do with joy, happiness. One of them is marriage. Okay, so if you not kill your wife, who will take care of the kids? I know it's going to be easy for you men, and you, the men out there, if their wife die, it might not even take up to 1 year. Some might not even take up to 6 months. Some even that month they started going out because they will not be able to to hold their sexual urge. The next thing they'll just be eyeing one woman on the other, taking 1 or 2 women to bed or something like that. Maybe the next thing, maybe when they say they cannot continue staying alone anymore, the next thing they'll just, so it's so easy for the man to to go out with another woman, but for the woman it's not easy. So if you are a man hitting the wife and your wife, and you now maybe at the point of doing that, you now kill her and she falls down, we all hear these things happens everywhere. Like I said, please, we women, our mouth should try and breathe our mouth a little. Like I said, the mouth is in the power of, the mouth is it has the power of life and has the power of death. So we should be careful how we talk. Like please, we should try as much as we can. Men, we cannot be them. They have so much ego. Another thing that he said there, okay, he said the Bible says a man love your wife. No, a woman should respect their husbands, and the woman or the wife should love their husbands. That is not how Bible wrote it. And maybe if I'm making a mistake, I might go back and check it later after this video. But for me, what I understand is how Bible wrote it is, men, love your wife, while the wife respect your husband. Some of these men, they feel that they have so much ego, like respecting, like loving my wife. How would I can't bring. That's what they say. They can't bring themselves so down to love their wife, and that is where you make things so difficult. So for me, marriage is just something that is so easy, and that's why they said if you want to get into marriage, look, invite God into your marriage. Number one thing, this thing that this man was saying, I know what he was saying somehow making some little sense, because I know there are some men that are so diplomatic in nature. Like you see the way he's talking, you know that the man is a diplomatic man in nature. Like when he was even talking, I was like, this kind of woman that this man married, I can imagine. So everything is said, if you're a woman, pick 1 or 2 things from it. And also the man, please, if you listen to this video, because just like he's promoting most men to continue indulging in this physical abuse against their wives. So if you're a man out there, beating your wife is not the best. Like I said before, when I was like in reiterate, I was saying something. I said, if it's better for you to leave the house, we women, our mouth is where our strength is. Because like I said, please, you men, Bible said that you are the head, and some men, they have used this opportunity, like what the Bible said, that because they're the head, they now misuse that opportunity, misuse the word of God, misuse that identity and that position that God has given. They misuse it a lot. You know what I'm talking about? Some of these men, they go out, they come back at the middle of the night, they come back into them because they don't have control. Nobody's there to control. Is it their mother that will come now to control them as big that they have, or is it their kids that come and control? So they don't have any control. It's the woman that really this matter of you going out and come back late, she's the one that is hot. So if you know what is wrong, like we all, a woman on the side of a woman, the side of the man, if you know what is wrong, just yourselves, you stop it. If you're a man that usually go, I know what your wife doesn't like. Some of these men, they just want to do what they know that women don't like. And if they find out that they marry this quiet type of woman, you see them doing it often and often. When that woman now gets hungry, every anger that she has, she's now pouring it from her mouth. You now be like, hey, maybe for instance, if you're not the type of man that's seen this video, the next option is to now go and hit your wife. And as you are doing that, the devil, because you see this devil, that's what he wants. You just hit her, and maybe it might just be little object. You just slap her, she will fall down, and that will be the end. So we'll take care of the kids. If you feel that going to go and marry another woman and marry that woman, and nobody is praying, every woman is praying that please, that God will continue to keep us, we women, alive. We will take care of our kids, the old age, and they will take care of us. You not kill, now go out and now go and get another woman to now be taking care of your kids. Like, I don't know. There are some of them. I just pray this video goes viral as much so that they can learn. Like I said before when I started this this is marriage is something that we don't learn everything about. I try as much as I can not to say a lot of things because I want to make it as short and brief, because everything that I need to say, the man has said everything. So just left for you to take what you want to take from me. Thank you very much for sticking by, and if there's anything that really you want us to say as per this, or you want to say yes as per this, please leave everything in the comment section. Don't forget to like our videos, please. You don't pay, there's no money you pay. Just click on the like and share us out. Share this particular video, because in marriage we learn every day in marriage because of this rate of divorce, rate of, I don't know whether it's the devil that is just after, you know, marriages. So please share so that we can learn, and also subscribe. All right, turn on your bell so that whenever we have new content just comes in, you'll be one of the first to be notified. So thank you very much for sticking by. I've made this video long, and please, I apologize, because every day we just there's a lot of things I want to say, but I need to break it down because we need to learn a whole lot. All right, so see you later, and take care of yourself till we see you on the next one. Bye.